This week brought us a perfect case study in how two massive companies are responding to economic pressure in completely opposite ways. Costco just filed a lawsuit against the Trump administration over tariffs, trying to claw back money they've already paid. Meanwhile, Salesforce announced they've cut 4,000 customer support jobs because AI agents are now doing the work faster, cheaper, and more accurately. One company is looking backward, fighting legal battles over import duties. The other is looking forward, fundamentally transforming how work gets done. The contrast between these two approaches tells you everything you need to know about which companies will thrive in the next decade and which ones will struggle to survive. I'm not here to trash Costco or crown Salesforce as perfect, but after nearly 30 years in technology, I can tell you that the gap between these two strategies represents the single biggest divide in business right now. Let's start with Costco. They filed suit in the Court of International Trade seeking a full refund of tariffs paid under Trump's emergency powers declaration. The legal argument is that the president exceeded his authority using the International Emergency Economic Powers Act to impose what he called reciprocal tariffs. About a third of what Costco sells in the U.S. comes from abroad, predominantly non-food items. We're talking about potentially massive refunds if they win. Here's what strikes me about this strategy. It's entirely reactive and defensive. Costco is essentially saying the business environment changed in a way we didn't like, so we're going to fight to restore the previous status quo. Now let's talk about what Salesforce is doing because the contrast is stark. Mark Benioff just revealed that AI agents now handle 30 to 50% of all work inside Salesforce itself. They've reduced their customer support team from 9,000 people to 5,000 because AI can do the work more efficiently. This isn't about firing people and pocketing the savings. Salesforce reduced support costs by 17%, yes, but they're simultaneously hiring thousands of sales staff. Benioff says they're increasing sales capacity by 19%. For 26 years, Salesforce received leads they couldn't call back because they didn't have enough humans to handle the volume. Now, AI agents called 4,000 potential customers in a single week. Every lead gets followed up, every customer gets support. The constraint isn't human availability anymore. This is workforce transformation, not just workforce reduction. Salesforce is reallocating human talent from repetitive tasks that AI handles better to high-value work. Salesforce just reported revenue of $9.44 billion for Q3 fiscal 2025, up 8% year over year. Operating margin hit 20% GAAP and 33.1% non-GAAP. While Costco is fighting over past tariffs, Salesforce is posting record profitability by embracing the future. We're watching a fundamental shift in how companies compete. The companies that win in the next 5 years won't be the ones that fight regulatory battles or optimize supply chains within existing constraints. They'll be the ones that fundamentally rethink what work looks like when AI can handle 30 to 50% of it. Benioff calls this the digital labor revolution. The math is compelling. If you're running customer support with 9,000 people and AI can handle half the volume at a fraction of the cost, you're not just saving money. You're fundamentally changing your capacity. You can serve more customers, respond faster, handle more complex issues with your human staff, and scale without proportional headcount increases. But here's what most companies get wrong. This isn't about replacing humans with machines and walking away. It's about augmentation and reallocation. Salesforce didn't fire 9,000 people. They reduced support from 9,000 to 5,000 while simultaneously hiring thousands in sales. The companies that approach AI as a cost-cutting exercise will miss the real opportunity. The companies that approach it as a capacity expansion and workforce transformation play will dominate their industries. So we've got Costco fighting tariffs and Salesforce deploying AI agents. These represent two fundamentally different approaches to business challenges. Costco's approach makes sense in the short term. If you can recover billions in tariff payments, that's a win, but it doesn't change your competitive position. It doesn't make you more efficient. Salesforce's approach is riskier but more powerful. They're betting that AI transformation will create more value than it costs, both financially and in terms of organizational disruption. The broader lesson here is about how companies respond to pressure. Economic pressure, regulatory pressure, competitive pressure, it all creates a choice point. Do you fight to restore the previous equilibrium, or do you use the pressure as an excuse to transform into something more capable? 5 years from now, companies that spent 2024 and 2025 fighting tariffs and regulations will be in the same relative competitive position. Companies that spent those years embedding AI into every process will be operating at a completely different level of efficiency and capability. If you're running a business or making technology decisions, here's what you need to take away from this. First, defensive strategies have their place, but they can't be your primary approach. Second, AI adoption isn't optional anymore. Salesforce is at 30 to 50% of work handled by AI. That's not a future state. That's happening right now. Third, and this is critical, think about reallocation, not just reduction. The power of AI isn't that you can fire people and save money. The power is that you can redeploy human talent to work that generates more value. Salesforce isn't just cutting support staff, they're reallocating resources to sales. Fourth, the gap is widening. Companies that adopted AI aggressively in 2024 are already seeing results in 2025. Companies that wait another year or two won't just be behind. Costco suing over tariffs and Salesforce deploying AI agents. Two companies, two strategies, two completely different futures. The question isn't whether AI will transform your industry, it already is. The question is whether you'll lead that transformation or be forced to respond to it. Salesforce made their choice. What's yours? If this perspective helped you think differently about your business strategy, subscribe to this channel. I break down what's really happening in technology and business without the hype or the fear-mongering, just practical insights from someone who's been building systems for 3 decades.